Hey everyone, welcome back for the Performance Fit series. Dr. Dattilo here from Performance Physical Therapy. Today we're going to be talking about a dynamic warm-up that you can utilize for really any workout. Really important to get a good dynamic workout and pre-exercising just to minimize any risk for injuries, getting the blood pumping and getting the muscles warm. So without further ado, we'll get to it. We're going to start off with single leg swings. All right, we're going to go forward and back. About 10 reps of each. And on the way back, you want to activate the glute, because not only are we trying to enhance mobility and get the blood flowing, but we want to incorporate some of these important muscle groups that we'll be using for future workouts. Okay, so forward and back. Then you can go left and right, working on a little bit of balance and stability. About 10 reps, and we'll be switching sides. And switch. And again, on the way back, activate that glute, extend back, stay tall. And left and right. Really open up those hips. Next one we got is hip circles. We're gonna go clockwise and counterclockwise. So we'll switch legs. Clockwise, counterclockwise, really open up the hips. Hip mobility is really important to preventing any impingement type pains. And as an athlete, hip mobility, ability to cut, stop on a dime, change directions. I'm going to switch. About 10 reps. And switch. And back. Okay, now dynamic squat stretch. So, feet shoulder width apart, squatting down, grab the toes, stand up, hold that for a count of 5, squat back down, sink the hips, chest up, again count of 5, and then right back into it. Working on hip mobility, hamstring length. Try to squat a little bit deeper each rep. Couple more reps. We're going to go into a forward lunge with a hamstring stretch. Good. So I'm going to lunge forward, all right, into a hamstring stretch. Head down. Feel a good pull in the back of your leg into the calf. About 5 reps of these and we'll switch sides. Then switch. And last one. Good. We're gonna do some hamstring scoops. Alternating through. Try to get really deep in that stretch. Deeper each rep. Try to get that toe up, get a little extra calf stretch with this. One more. Last one, I'm going single knee to chest. Drive that knee up to the chest. Stretch the glute, stretch the hip socket itself. Last time through. All right, let's get the arms going. Circles, big circles. Open up the chest. About 10 reps and then switch its directions. Then we're gonna go back slap. So you're gonna hinge at the hips. Now we're going to stretch out our wrists. A lot of lifting activities. Wrist mobility is really important. Squats, bench press. Make sure you have adequate wrist mobility so you don't injure those wrists or even shoulders, because you're going to have to compensate. So you're going to get in a quadruped position, hands flat on the ground. You're going to rock forward and then back. So you can see it from the side. Rocking forward, back. So we're going to do a couple going over the middle finger. And then we're going to go over the little finger and the thumb on the other hand. And then you're going to switch little finger, thumb on the opposite hand. So you're just going to repeat that. One more. Good. All right, get the back moving now. We're in that quadruped position. One hand behind the head. Bring the elbow to the opposite wrist. And then trying to get that elbow pointed at the ceiling. So really dive into that stretch. Go as far as your body will allow. Pause for a second or two, and then switch. Good. Switch hands. Down to the other wrist. Up towards the ceiling. Good. Now you're going to go into a prayer stretch, into a Cobra. So quadruped, sink the heels back, sit on the heels, reach forward, arch the back, and repeat. Try to really sink the hips down, flat on the floor. Isolate this all the way up to the spine, from the lumbar to all the way up to the neck. One more. Good. All right, we're gonna get up a little bit more, get the blood pumping. We're gonna do some A skips. So it's pretty much driving the knee up to the chest, get the arms pumping with it, work on hip flexion, knee flexion, and getting the toes up. Get the whole body moving. 2 laps of this. Last time through, we're gonna go B skips. So with B skip, you're gonna be driving the leg out and driving back. Pump the arms. One more rep. And last one. Good, do a little calf bounce now. Up on the toes. Drive through the feet, work the calves. All right, now walking with the toes up. Get the toes up, getting these muscles in the front of the shins working. All right, now we're gonna go into a shuffle, back and forth. Sink the hips on when you change direction. Right into a karaoke. Cross over. Now we're gonna be skipping for height. Explode off the ground, drive the knee up. One more time through. And we're gonna finish up with sprint and back pedal. Same thing, drop the hips, explode back. 2 more. And last one. All right, now that we're warm, get right to our workout and get going. Get a drink. We'll see you soon.